to keep an openness within us, an openness to move according to the Lord's will, to the desire of the holy name, to be used, by his will, to come under his influence, not to be too rigidly attached to whatever level of understanding we are at, not to be too rigid or too fixed in where we are in Krishna consciousness or with our lives, but to with courage and with boldness be ready for all the walls to be broken down, all the walls around our heart to be broken down. Pillars of ego, that was one of Gurudev's expressions, how we are very busy building pillars of ego and thus obstructing the Lord, blocking the Lord. Ahankar, there's this famous verse, Ahankar nivritanam keshavo nahi dorga, Ahankar yutanam hi madhye parvata rasaya, that for one who is free from Ahankar, the Lord is very close. But for one who has Ahankar, false ego, false conception of life, it is madhye parvata rasaya, it is as if there is a great mountain range between them and the Lord. So, we have our protective shields, our defense mechanisms, trying to keep the Lord out. We ask for a connection, but then on so many levels we are actually resisting that connection, denying that connection, blocking that connection. Actually, all we have to do is cooperate. The Lord will do everything. The devotees will do everything. All we have to do is, for lack of a better expression, go with the flow. to allow that current to move us. We don't have the capacity to purify ourselves. We just don't. We don't have the power to purify ourselves. We don't have the power to overcome Maya on our own. It's just not possible. It's just not possible. End of story. At best we can achieve that temporarily, but it's not a long-term solution. The only way we can succeed anyway is by accepting the mercy of the Lord and his devotees. And so we have to really open our hearts, open ourselves to receiving that grace and moving in accordance with that grace, which will require courage because we are being taken to an unknown place. Our conception at present is very low, very base, and so we have fear about being taken to an unknown level of surrender. I want to read an excerpt on this topic. This very beautiful talk of Srila Sridhar Maharaj. Open, spread wide your hearts to receive him, and prepare yourself for what sort of wonderful Leela he may come to show you. Be so much broad and wait. What are the waves of the infinite? What sort of wave will come to touch you from the infinite, the center of infinite, of love, beauty? Wait and see. Be clear, open, unbiased. Don't go to measure with your teeny examples from this finite world of nasty nature. Very, very beautiful. Give up your attempt of measuring him, but through faith try to approach. You are finite, so how much faith may you have about infinite? Very little. So don't think that you will be deceived, that your faith will deceive you. You are a teeny person. What is the length and breadth of your faith? In the infinite, anything is possible. So don't be afraid of your blind faith when you come in the search of Krishna, infinite. Only faith can take you there and no knowledge. It is clearly stated in Bhagavatam. Never approach with the instrument of knowledge, that will deceive you. But through faith, a Hokshaja can come down. And if you doubt, he may not care to come down to you. So open, spread wide your heart to receive him, and prepare yourself for what sort of wonderful Leela he may come to show you. Okay. Ramananda Prabhu, does that answer?
Very much. Yeah, thank you. Very sweet, very nice. So encouraging. Yeah. I hear so many things. Sometimes I don't know what to do. Mahaprabhu used to say, I don't know what to make. I used to have good time with him. He used to play with Ramai. So he used to say, don't know what to make. So I feel now like that because a lot of Vaishnavas disappeared, devotees. So I'm kind of sometimes feel lonely. So I don't know. You are saving grace. Thank you so much. Yeah, very nice.